Hey everybody, this is Emehe and welcome to a brand new game called Plague Inc. I'm sure you all have heard of this game, but in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to beat bacteria on Mega Brutal, which I've done before, as you can see, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Starting with our genetic code, we're going to be using the ATP boost for the first one, genetic mimic, obviously, for the next one, and then for the third one, you want to do Terrasite. Either do Terrasite or Aquasite. Really any of these three are good, but mainly these two specifically. Next up is Xerophile. You're either going to want to use Xerophile or Herbophile. I don't have Herbophile, so I'm obviously not going to use it. But I use Xerophile because we start in an arid climate. But for the last one, we want Symptostasis. So we're going to use that. We're going to go continue. All right, we're going to go into Mega Brutal, and we'll name it Terminal Wasting. Okay, so for your first step, you're going to want to pick between these two countries, Egypt and Saudi Arabia. The good part about Egypt is that you have two seaports. So one that can go down here and one that can go up here. Plus, it connects itself to the entire African continent, which is pretty good. And then the next one, Saudi Arabia, which doesn't have two seaports, but it's connected to both Africa and Europe, which is really good. So you think it's spread a lot easier. Where am I going to choose? It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to choose Egypt, because why not? I'm going to choose that little green part of Egypt. All right, let's get into it. Starting off, first thing you want to do, water 1. Next up, save up for 11 points, and you're going to want to go ahead and buy air, and then save up for 12 and buy rodent 1. There we go, rodent 1. Then you want to come over to your symptoms page, and you're going to want to buy rash and insomnia. Then you're going to want to save up until 4, and you're going to want to buy paranoia. Then once you save up a little bit more, you're going to want to go ahead and buy coughing. That'll be like 4 as well. Then once you save up 3, you're going to want to buy pneumonia. And once you save up another 3, you're going to want to buy sweating. Oh, look at that. We've got our first little bit of spread. We've got South Africa, India, and America. Beautiful. Oh, and all of this. All right, Egypt started work on the cure. We're going to want to buy skin lesions. Then we're going to move back to transmissions, and we're going to want to get air 2, water 2, and this little middle guy right here. I forgot what he's called, but whatever he's called, we need him. There we go. There's air 2. Egypt's land borders just got shut down, but there's water too. Now we need extreme bioaerosol. Alright, now it's about this stage in the game, once you unlock all this, you're going to want to keep an eye out to make sure all of the main islands get taken and get infected. So all the hard to reach places are Japan, which we've got, Indonesia, which we've got, Madagascar, which we don't, New Guinea, which we also don't, Australia, which we do, New Zealand, which we don't, Iceland, which we don't, Greenland, which we also don't. So that sucks. We need to get those. We got Madagascar. That didn't take long. We got Iceland. That also didn't take long. We got all these ones. Now we only need the Caribbean and Greenland. All right. Next up, what you're going to want to get is we're going to want to come over to the abilities. Cold 1, cold 2, heat 1, drug resistance 1, and drug resistance 2. That's all you need. Now we're going to go big in the symptoms category, because now that people are infected, we want to make it so that the people that are infected really don't want to work on the cure. All right, so we want to wait for every single place to be infected relatively. There's a couple upgrades we can get, like anemia, however that's pronounced. Pulmonary edema. We can go ahead and get diarrhea. And I'll also grab pulmonary fibrosis. That's it though. You need to wait for every single country to be infected. And I'm only waiting on the Caribbean. There we go. The Caribbean's been taken. Wait for at least a couple people. Enough to keep it spreading. And boom. Let's make sure there's no healthy countries. We're going to grab total organ failure, which will start to kill everybody. Then we're going to buy seizures and insanity. Then we're just going to wait for the game to play out for a little minute. Then we're going to want to get the coma. And then we're going to move on to necrosis, which is the next thing we need. The next and last thing we're going to need in the symptoms page. And there we go. Necrosis right there. We're going to go ahead and buy that. Then we're going to move over to abilities, and we're going to get both genetic hardenings. Jesus. So the first one is 16, and the next one should be 36. Genetic hardening 1 and 2, but it shouldn't much matter because the cure should reach about 70%, and then you should notice a drastic drop in speed. I've got both genetic hardenings. Then keep yourself safe, grab the genetic reshuffle, and save up for the next one. Save up for it, even though we probably aren't going to make it, because it looks like everybody's going to die first. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, it's paused. See, we got 15 million people, 5 million people left, 1 million people left, 500,000, Terminal wasting to eradicate humans. Terminal wasting has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans lie dying in holes with no chance of survival. Sad. This is a sad fate. There we go. There we go. Victory. Terminal wasting has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. There we go. And I beat it on Mega Brutal. Look at that. Total score. Only 4 out of 5. Look at that spread. Watch it happen. We're going to start in Egypt, and then all of a sudden it's going to be everywhere. Watch how fast it happens. There it goes. Look at that virus. That's called terminal wasting. And then you'll see it go from red all the way to black. That, my friends, will be the conclusion of this video. I have successfully showed you how to beat the bacteria plague type on Mega Brutal difficulty in Plague.Inc. So with that concluded, I would like to thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I just unlocked this somehow, even though I've already done it. Cool. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. And leave a like if you want me to do virus. Yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.